Family and Internal Medicine. We specialize in pediatrics to geriatrics, internal medicine, and family practice. Basically, from babies to grandparents. We are here for you. We want to be your primary care provider. Call us at 641-683-0800 to schedule an appointment. Mercy One Ottumwa Family and Internal Medicine Clinic, 522 North Hancock Street in Ottumwa. Your best life, our one purpose. Visit mercyone.org.
We know now more than ever how important high-speed fiber internet is to our customers, ranging from at-home work, at-home schooling, and all of your online gaming and streaming requests. We have you covered, but don't wait. Our springtime queue is filling up fast, and I want to help you get your name on that list. Call me, Samantha, your local Lisco sales rep at 641-209-5400. That's 209-5400, or visit our website at www.lisco.com.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ and on the live video stream. Bulldog girls fall to Des Moines Lincoln 45-35. Now, the call didn't really have an impact on the game, but, and I really hate to have to do this again, but I need to talk about a technical foul that wasn't deserved. Coach Vandenberg got a technical foul in the second half of the game tonight, and we were all trying to figure out exactly what it was. Obviously, we can't hear what's said down there. Well, talking to assistant coach Luke Gomat, apparently the technical was given because after they rolled the ball out of bounds to Lincoln on a play where Camden Krause got knocked over and there was no call, Coach Vandenberg turned around and put his jacket on his chair, and the official thought he threw his jacket into the stand, so he called the technical. And the jacket was sitting on the back of the chair. And for the life of me, one thing I don't understand is why I've never seen an official say, well, you know what, I was wrong, I'm going to rescind that. I don't know if they're allowed to do that. I'd have to look that up. I'm sure somebody who's been an official can let me know. But if you say, well, I called a tech on you for throwing your jacket into the stands, and you say, but I just put my jacket on the chair right now, it never got thrown, why would you still allow the technical to stand? I don't know. It's almost as bad as the one called on Neil Hartz at Marshalltown, which was called for something a fan said that got Neil kicked out of the game. But apparently there's, I don't know. It seems unjust. But anyway, I don't know if Coach Vandenberg's going to make it up tonight. It is senior night. I'm sure he's trying to console the locker room and get their heads back up. They still have at least 3 more games left in the season, 2 regular season games and the regionals. In the meantime, we'll get you ready for the boys' game. And honestly, I don't know if it should be a 15-minute warm-up time. We've only got 2:40 left in the warm-up. It doesn't feel like they've been warming up that long, but at any rate, let's dig into it. Ottumwa 6-11 on the season. Des Moines Lincoln 9-6. The Railsplitters are 7-1 in the Metro. Ottumwa 4-4. The Bulldogs, they might have been out of gas Tuesday at Dowling. They just got bum rushed. They were down 25-6 at the end of the quarter, 34-6 before they got the offense going in what turned out to be a very lopsided loss. Hopefully 2 days of rest and 2 days to prepare for Lincoln will pay off, and the Bulldogs will have their energy back. You got to think Ottumwa will shoot better than 23% tonight. More importantly, they can't allow 13 offensive rebounds or turn the ball over 25 times as they did up at the Lincoln Roundhouse a month ago, a game they lost 73-34. Now, Lincoln should have wrapped up the CIML Metro Conference title Monday night at home against Des Moines Hoover, except for their regulars, leading scorer Travari Cavill, fellow starters Victor Hatungamana and Javion Bell, and key reserve Jabray Norwood all missed the game for what I'm told was a suspension due to school attendance. Quick glance tonight tells me that most, if not all, those players are back tonight, of course. But Lincoln now in a position where they've lost to Hoover, and Hoover still didn't have Chase Henderson back. Hoover should have Chase Henderson back next week when the two teams have their rematch. But if Lincoln loses tonight to Ottumwa and then loses to Hoover next Friday, the Huskies will win the Metro and Lincoln will finish in second place. So Lincoln, by losing an ugly 38-27 game to Hoover on Monday, they put their conference title hopes in jeopardy. But if they win tonight, they would clinch at least no worse than a tie in the standings, although if they lose to Hoover again, Hoover would probably claim the tiebreaker there. But a very important game tonight for Des Moines Lincoln, and Ottumwa can play spoiler in the Metro Conference race. That first game, Lincoln won 73-34. Ottumwa only down 15-10 after a quarter, but it was 35-19 at the half, 60-28 after 3 quarters. In that tough roundhouse to play in, hopefully Ottumwa will fare better in the rematch. Let's get you the starting lineups. First for the Railsplitters, their head coach Justin Einerson in his 6th season, 44-80, but he's got them going in the right direction right now. In the backcourt, their leading scorer, 5'11" sophomore Travari Cavill, 17 points and 3 rebounds a game. Joined in the backcourt by 6'2" junior Kyrell Moore, 4.5 points, 2.5 rebounds a game. The third starter, 6'4" Javion Bell, 12 points, 7 rebounds. They're going to start 6'5" freshman Marquise Harvey Bell, averages just under 4 points and just over 4 rebounds a game. And then they'll start 6' senior Jabrain Norwood, 3 points and 1.5 rebounds a game. For Ottumwa, got a usual set of starters here. The point guard Armani Robinson, the 2 guard Kale Leonard, the 3rd guard Shakir Pope, and then up front, leading scorer Adam Griner, and the center Mason Young. Lincoln has road black jerseys, maroon and gold trim on the shoulders, maroon lettering, script Railsplitters on the front, maroon numbers front and back, and black shorts with maroon trim, and the ALHS Lincoln High logo. Ottumwa in the home whites, red lettering Bulldogs on the front, red numbers front and back, red and white checkerboard pattern down the sides of the jerseys and the shorts. Monty Robinson just got his haircut, it looks like. The dog pound is full. The fans have filed in here. There's appears to be a Lincoln student section on the other side. Hopefully the 2 student sections will play nice tonight to remember sportsmanship. Lineups introduced. You can hear the crowd getting into this one already. And we're just about ready to begin. Our first quarter brought to you by Canteen Lunch in the Alley, serving the best loose meat sandwiches and homemade pies in Ottumwa. Bulldogs fighting, still hoping for a number 4 seed in their sub-state. They've got to finish higher enough than Southeast Polk to earn a home game against the Rams, most likely. Ottumwa's 6-11. The Rams are 5-11. There's a good chance the Rams will lose the rest of their games. They have very tough competition down the stretch. Tonight's game could be a big boost for Ottumwa when they have the seeding meeting if Ottumwa wants to get that number 4 seed, get a home game in the sub-state. Mason Young's going to jump it up against Marquise Harvey Bell, the freshman. Ball in the air. Tip is controlled by Lincoln. They move left to right in the first quarter, quickly into the front court, but Shakir Pope stripping Javion Bell and picking up the loose ball was Mason Young. So Pope with the steal. And now Armani Robinson into the front court. Lincoln picks up man-to-man. Robinson around a double pick to the right side, curls all the way to the rim, layup good. Robinson around the double screen into the hole, 2-0 Dogs. Travari Cavill into the front court, very talented sophomore. 5'11", crossover dribble, fires a pass underneath to Harvey Bell. His shot was blocked by Kale Leonard, but they say he fouled him. Leonard picks up the first foul tonight. Marquise Harvey Bell, a 61% free throw shooter. That's not bad for a 6'5" freshman, a big man freshman. Tall, lanky kid, still with some room to grow. The first one in and out, no good. Lincoln has risen up this year. They're trying to take away that Metro Conference mantle that's belonged to either Hoover or North for a decade or more. They still have to survive Hoover if they want to win the conference. Second free throw good, and it's 2-1. Rails set up some pressure. Robinson inbounds to Young, up ahead to Griner, splits defenders into the front court down the right side, layup left it short, rebound on the floor to the rails, back the other way to Bray Norwood. Norwood Jr. into the front court for Cavill. Crossover dribble, pull up free throw line jumper, in and out and back in. When he gets to his spot, he is very good. Lincoln leads 3-2. Inbound to Pope, back to Robinson, right side for Young. Mason back to Armani. Dribbles left, got to get it across, and he does so back to Young on the right. Lob ahead, nice leaping catch on the wing to the corner. Griner, baseline drive, and he's bumped, and that'll be a foul on Lincoln. Kind of unfortunate because he kicked it to the left corner, and Shakir Pope knocked down a three, but it didn't count. That foul's on Travari Cavill, his first, team foul number 1. Boy, you get Cavill in foul trouble, you change the whole complexion of Lincoln. Inbound goes right side of lane. Griner jump stop off the glass and good from the right side. It's almost back in front 4-3. Cavill into the front court. Dribbles left. Hands it back behind him to Kyrell Moore. Moore between the legs dribble, trying to drive on Leonard. Goes in the corner. 3 on the way. Norwood. Air ball. And Mason Young will run down the rebound. It looked like he got fouled. No call, but gets it ahead to Robinson. Armani splitting defenders into the front court. Kicks it left wing. Leonard gathers. He'll drive in. Feeds it underneath to Mason Young. Off the glass. No. A lot of contact. No foul. Rebound Lincoln. Norwood up ahead and knocked away by Leonard out of bounds as Norwood tried to get it to Cavill on the right side. 6-12 first quarter. Ottumwa 4, Lincoln 3. Jabray Norwood Jr. Junior in that his father is also named Jabray Norwood. He is a senior. It's always a little confusing. Up top to Kyrell Moore, thought about a 3, now he wants to get it to Cavill and does. Hand off right side, Cavill driving, spinning, cut off, kicks it out to Moore, fake the pass, thought about the 3, now up top Norwood. Back to Moore, doesn't want to shoot that 3, now he finally does. Off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for by Pope, deflected, Norwood got it, fouled on his way up. It could be on Griner or it could be on Mason Young. Let's see who they put it on. They'll say Mason Young, his first. Team foul number 2. Jabray Norwood, I can read my own handwriting here, 56% free throw shooter. First one up and 2 strong. 5:51 first quarter. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Josh Brendan and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. One more free throw for Norwood, trying to tie the game. Dog pound getting loud. Free throw in and out, no good. Rebound to Mason Young. Young to Robinson. Into the front court, left side for Pope. To the corner, Leonard. Leonard back to Robinson, left wing. Has room to penetrate. Drive in, pull up floater, blocked. And the rebound out to Javion Bell. Bell up ahead to Moore, left side, brings it out to the corner as Ottumwa gets back defensively. Up top for Harvey Bell. Drives right side, layup, no good. Rebound on the floor. Young taps it out. Huge collision. Norwood picks it up. Pass deflected. Leonard tipped it again, but it went to Cavill. Into the corner, Kyrell Moore. Well, he really doesn't want to shoot. He could have shot a 3 and said he faked a drive and then got it back to Cavill. Now up top to Harvey Bell. Bell, little floater from the free throw line, no good, and Shakir Pope with a strong rebound. And then a reach-in foul on the freshman. Marquise Harvey Bell with his first. Team foul number 2. Sub coming in for the Rails, Aiden Cord, a 5'10" senior. He'll replace Norwood. Robinson to inbound. Lincoln sets up zone pressure. Comes in right side to Pope. Back to Armani. Left side to Young. Mason. Back to Armani. Lob it across the timeline. Cale Leonard. Leonard drives right side into the corner. Pope. Baseline drive under the hoop. Reverse layup. High off the glass. No. Rebound controlled by Harvey Bell. Put that too high off the glass that time. Cavill into the front court right side. Driving on Robinson, got around him in the lane. His pass so deflected, got too far into the hoop, tried to kick it out, and Griner ends up with the loose ball. Still 4-3 Ottumwa, 4:39 first quarter. Both teams slow offensively. Griner around to pick, all the way to the rim, off the glass, no good. Griner hit the deck, no call. Rebound to Javion Bell. Bell attacking right side, feeds a baseline. Cord to the wing Moore, back to Cord in the corner. Dribbles in, kicks a free throw line. Bell to the baseline, backing down is Bell. A whistle and a travel is a call. Sub for Lincoln here. D'Angelo Olson, a 6'2" senior, checks in. He replaces Moore. Cord caught that in the corner. He is very dangerous, a 41% three-point shooter. Ottumwa closed out on him well that time. Griner into the front court, right side to Pope. Pope tried to bounce it across to Leonard and right into the hands of Harvey Bell. Lincoln gets it back. A little too aggressive that time. Cavill between the circles. Goes behind back, nearly lost the ball. Robinson diving on the floor, but Cavill got it back off the deflection. Armani, though, hitting the deck looking for that loose ball. Cavill around a pick, skips it to the corner. Three on the way by Olsen, good. D'Angelo Olsen, 29% from three, knocks down his first. Lincoln back in front, 6-4. Inbound to Pope on the right, to the center. Griner knocked away and picked up by Olsen. Drives in, laid it up and in. Bulldogs wanted to travel, didn't get it. Now they call timeout. 3:40, first quarter, down 4, back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Off the timeout, Alan Cook checked in for Ottumwa. It goes to him right side against the press. Lob ahead to Griner, right wing in the front court. Adam penetrates, and he's fouled on the floor. Lincoln picks up its third foul. Let's see who it's on here. And they call it on Aiden Cord is first. Inbound to the corner, Robinson for three, count it! Armani Robinson with the three-pointer, brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa. Dogs back within 1, 8-7. Cavill on the left side, crossover. Driving left side, he's cut off. Kick it right corner, Cord, a three on the way, hand in his face, off the rim, no. Well, that ball went over the corner of the backboard. That should have been out of bounds. But then the putback, there's a charge on Lincoln as they'll ring up Jamal West, the 6'4" junior, for his first. Team foul number 4. Mason Young drawing the charge. And Young has picked up a cut on his knee. They're going to bandage it. And they say Mason's going to have to check out to get that bandaged up. Trey Brown's going to check in. Coach Hartz told me earlier today the freshman will get some more playing time tonight. And here he is checking in for Mason Young. And Adam Griner says this is where you go against the press and be smart. Inbound right side to Cook. Out of a double team back to Robinson. Left side for Brown. Brown picked up his dribble back to Robinson. Across the timeline to Leonard. Into the corner, Alan Cook for three in the lead. Count it! Alan Cook with a three-pointer, brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa. Cook wasn't raining threes a month ago. He's heated up since the first Lincoln meeting. Ottumwa's up 10-8. Cavill between the circles. Around a pick by West right side. Down the lane, jump pass left corner for Olsen. He'll try to answer with a three. Air ball, rebound to Trey Brown. They get it to Robinson. Armani into the front court. Behind the back dribble to get through Cavill for a moment there. Had it poked out of his hands, rolling loose left side, picked up by Cook. Cook in a double team, gets it to Brown. Brown trying to get out of trouble. He's double teamed. Pressured, gets it to Young. Someone's got to be open. Left wing, Cook for three. Count it again. Alan Cook with another three, brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa. Dogs feeling it 13-8, 2:14 first quarter. Cavill slowly into the front court right side. Goes it left side, or more up to the top, I should say. Now lobs it right wing, Cord, a shot fake. He drives in, put it up, no. Oh, a late whistle. And a foul on Trey Brown. I thought Brown was straight up and down. They say he committed the foul. His first, team foul number 3. Boy, initially it looked like they were going to let play continue. Aiden Cord at the line. 3 of 5 free throw shooter, and he hits the first. You would think that somebody who's 41% from 3 would be able to hit a free throw. Subs for both teams. Tanner Sharks in for OHS. Victor Hatungamana, the 5'10" senior, in for Lincoln. Normally a starter, coming off the bench tonight. Second free throw bounces all the way around and out. Rebound to Griner. Well, he kind of got hit in the head on that rebound, no call. Ottumwa leading 13-9. Griner pushing into the front court, and he had it stripped by Javion Bell. Long pass up ahead to Cavill, and his layup good. It hung on the rim for a moment, but it went down. Griner tried to force things maybe a little too much there. He gets the inbounds pass, gets it back to Shark. Shark over to Brown on the left side. Trey, long pass up ahead to Leonard in the front court. Now to Griner. Griner inside to Cook, but he gets it back out to Shark. And his pass stolen away by Ottumwa, and Leonard's got to give a foul there to break up another fast break. And that's his second on Kale Leonard. Team foul number 4. Ottumwa making some sloppy passes all of a sudden. Bulldogs up 13-11, minute 20 to go in the opening quarter. Cavill drives around Shark, pulls up, dishes it underneath, and the layup good by Bell. And we're tied at 13. Griner gets it in to Cook, up ahead to Shark, now to across the timeline, Trey Brown. Brown attacking left side, jump stop, lay it up, off the rim, no, rebound tapped out to Cavill. Now Lincoln wants to run. Cavill, little jump stop, kicks it left corner, Ottumwa, back up top to Cavill, thought about a very long three, now trying to drive again, fed it to West, his layup good. Lincoln in front, 15-13, they're on a 7-0 run. Long pass across the timeline to Leonard. Kale down the lane, tried to feed it across to Brown, tip, but Brown got it, shot fake, kicks it out to Griner. Griner top of the key three, back iron no, and the rebound to Bell. Javion Bell into the front court, feeds it right side to Ottumwa. Back up top, Cavill. Dribbles left, goes in the corner, Aiden Core to three on the way, and he got it. All of a sudden a 10-0 run for Lincoln. They're up 5, 18-13. And Cook's pass back to Leonard is out of bounds against the pressure. Rasha Pope coming in for Ottumwa. Jabray Norwood in for Lincoln. 13.9 seconds as Ottumwa, after getting out to the 5-point lead, is having a disastrous end of this quarter. Lincoln inbounding already up 5. And they go up top for West. Hand off to Cavill. Shark trying to contain him. He'll go way up top in the left with 7 seconds. Cavill steps back, a very long three, air ball, out of bounds as time expires. 18-13 back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Godfrey's Ale House is Ottumwa's premier sports bar and restaurant with something for everyone. Whether you're wanting to have dinner with the family or meet up with friends to have some drinks while watching the game on the TVs, Godfrey's is the place to be. You can even kick back and unwind on their patio with a few drinks after a day at work. Godfrey's stands out for their inviting atmosphere, delicious food, and friendly service. Experience it for yourself at Godfrey's Ale House across from North Hy-Vee in Ottumwa.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Start of the second quarter, Ottumwa with the ball, Lincoln with the lead, 18-13. Inbound to Rasha Pope. Mason Young back in for OHS. Pope into the front court, left side. Goes high post for Young. Young up top, Alan Cook. He'll try another three. Count it! Cook's third three of the game, brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa. Dogs back within 2, 18-16. That ends Lincoln's 10-0 run. Marquise Harvey Bell hands it to Javori Cavill. Cavill left side of the lane, jumper, no, but he got hit on the hand and fouled. And Cavill, a 77% free throw shooter, is headed to the line. Tanner Sharp gets his first. Team foul number 5. Ottumwa going with Rasha Pope, Tanner Sharp, Alan Cook, Mason Young, Adam Griner. First free throw for Cavill is good. Bulldog dog pound chanting airball at him after airballed the three at the end of the first quarter, but Cavill is usually not phased. 19-16, one more free throw for the talented sophomore. Puts it up. Off the rim, no good, and the rebound to Allen Cook. Gets it to Griner. Griner shadowed by Javion Bell. Trap coming, but Griner goes left to get away from it. Into the corner for Cook. Nearly traveled. He's double teamed. Trying to get out of it on the dribble. Now falls down, loses the ball. We're going to get a held ball, and the arrow favors Lincoln. I think the coaches are telling Griner, you get away from the double team, but don't throw it in a corner when they're looking to trap. Bulldogs down 19-16, 7:15 second quarter. Cavill up top. Drives left, pull up, awkward jumper, no good, but the rebound to Olsen. He got stripped though, and Griner's got the loose ball. Bulldogs back the other way. Griner down the center, jump pass left wing. Cook open for another three. Off the rim, but Pope the rebound. The putback rolls off, no good, and that rebound to Marquise Harvey Bell. Now to the front court, Hatungamana. Pulls up on the wing, throws it back to Norwood. Norwood around a pick, right side, kick it to Bell. Bell pull up left side of the lane, no good. Rebound to Griner underneath, good strong rebound. He's double teamed, but gets it up to Young. Now right side Pope. Rasha Pope. Across the timeline, bounce it ahead to Griner to beat the double team. Adam skips it up top for Sharp. Bulldogs reset. Left side to Cook. Back up top to Tanner. 6.5 to go, second quarter. Dogs down 3. Sharp drives all the way to the baseline. Pass to the right corner, deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with Ottumwa, 6:23 to go. Kyrell Moore coming back in for Lincoln. He'll replace Javion Bell. Rasha Pope throw the inbounds pass. Official says you don't have to be quite all the way in the corner. Inbound to Cook. Down underneath Mason Young, had it batted away from him, and he last touched it out of bounds. Armani Robinson's going to come back in. Hate to say it, but the Bulldogs have had less ball security when Robinson's been resting than when he's in the game. They trail 19-16. Lincoln coming back with a 3-point lead. Cavill into the front court. Goes top of the key to Harvey Bell. Bell to the left side for Norwood. A baseline drive, fed it in the lane to Bell. Back to Norwood to the right corner. Hatungamana for 3. Off the rim, no, but the rebound to Moore in the lane. Thought about a pass, now tried the shot, no good. That rebound batted out of bounds by Lincoln. It'll go back to Ottumwa. 6 minutes on the clock, second quarter. But Kyrell Moore just looks so hesitant to shoot. Someone needs to try to make him take more shots, you would think. Robinson dribbles across the timeline, nearly had it poked out of his hands by Moore. Goes left side for Cook. Back to Robinson, up high. Amani, left side to Griner. Adams only got 2 points. A lob underneath to Mason Young. Lay it up and in. Beautiful pass by Griner. Young the finish. Bulldogs within 1, 19-18. Cavill, front court right wing. Try to go underneath. Tough catch, Harvey Bell. He's double teamed on the block, trying to dribble out of it. Skip it left corner, Tungamana to the wing Moore. He'll try the 3 this time. Off the rim, no good. Rebound to Rasha Pope. Pope wants to push tempo. Crosses over to get around Cavill, then got stripped in the lane, and Cavill picks up the loose ball. He's not the one who was a strip, who got the strip, but he got the loose ball. Cavill picked up his dribble top of the key, right side to Tungamana. He'll step into a 3. Off the glass, no good. Rebound loose on the floor. Young diving for it. Hatungamana saves it to Moore. Moore throws it back to Hatungamana right wing. Down to the corner for Moore. Goes in the lane, got all the way to the rim and laid it in. His first bucket makes it 21-18 Rails. I don't think you want to close out. Allen Cook closed out aggressively on him and he drove around. I don't think you want to close out that aggressively on him when he doesn't want to shoot from outside. Mason Young driving a Euro step around the defender and lays it in. Bulldogs break the press. They're back within 1, 21-20. Cavill left side. Up top to Harvey Bell. Drives the lane. Forced it up awkwardly. Rebound to Griner, and then Harvey Bell fouled him. And that's the second one on the freshman. Team foul number 5, and Lincoln's going to change 4 players here. 4:31 to go until the half. And Lincoln wants a timeout. They're up 1. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Out of the Lincoln timeout, Ottumwa inbounding. Shakir Pope back in for OHS. Robinson across the timeline, attacking, goes left side to Griner, lay it up, good, boy. I thought he got fouled too, but Griner finishes. 22-21, Ottumwa back in front. Cavill on the right side. Robinson stays with him. Up top, they go to D'Angelo Olsen. Olsen hands off Aiden Cord. Cord dribbles in, kicks it across to West. Missed the layup, got his own rebound, put back, good. And Lincoln leads 23-22. They're letting him play inside right now. Inbound to Robinson. Probably could have been a foul on Ottumwa there, but wasn't. Gets it right side to Griner. Long pass into the front court for Pope. Tips it to Shakir Pope. Oh, that's a goaltend, yep. Rashaw Pope with a beautiful touch pass to Shakir Pope. Lincoln commits goaltending. Count the bucket for Shakir. Give the assist to Rashaw. Bulldogs in front 24-23. Well, the whistle came just a split second late, probably because the officials are like, wow, somebody actually goaltended. Driving in lane, Cavill got all the way to the rim from the right side and laid it in. Boy, he is so quick. Lincoln back in front 25-24. Back and forth we go here at Evans. Shakir Pope right side. Gets it across the timeline, right wing to Robinson. Up top to Griner. Adam hands it right back to Armani. Dribbling at the volleyball line. Aiden Cord guarding him. Lincoln in a man-to-man. Robinson trying to spin away from Cord. Attacking downhill. Feeds it to Mason Young. Goes up strong. Fouled, and he'll shoot two. If that's Jamal West, that'll be his second.
Foul number 30, Jamal West, is second.
Team foul number 6. It is a second on West. Adam Griner being talked to by the official here.
24, Mason Young at the line for Bulldogs.
And Griner is saying, I think, something about the Lincoln student section. Mason Young at the line. First one, too strong. Bulldog free throws brought to you by Allstate Insurance and David Wildrunner, your local Allstate Insurance agent offering financial services and insurance for auto, life, home, and more. One more for Young. It's up. Back iron twice, no. Rebound to West. West fell down with the ball. That's a travel. Mason Young came flying in, trying to get his own rebound. Couldn't get it, but Jamal West, trying to spin away from him, fell down, still holding the ball. 3:06 to go until the half. Bulldogs still down a point, 25-24. Inbound left side for Young to the wing Griner. Back to the corner, Robinson open for a three for the lead. Off the rim, no. And the rebound this time to West. Up ahead to Cavill. Lincoln wants to run. Fires it right side to Cord. Too far into the hoop. And he traveled. And Griner and Cord just got a double technical. Okay, this kind of needs to calm down. Griner was shouting in the direction of Cord, and I think Cord was probably shouting back. Griner saying, what did I do? So a double technical. It's the first foul on Griner. It's the second foul on Cord. Now this is a far cry from the Roosevelt game on Monday when we had one official call 7 technicals. I don't want to get into that again. But I know the kids get emotional, but the jawing's got to stop on the floor. I'd say that definitely goes both ways. I'm not even going to speak for Lincoln, but Adam Griner, and I love Adam. Adam is one of my favorites. He's been one of my favorites for years, but got to temper that emotion a little bit. Bulldogs inbounding, trailing 25-24. Lincoln again with that zone pressure. Mason Young left side. Bounce it right side for Griner. He'll get across the timeline. The trap comes and he gets it ahead to Robinson. Armani brings it back up top. 2:42 to go, second quarter. Griner right wing. Goes in the corner for Robinson. Try to get it underneath to Young, and Lincoln knocked it away. Cord up ahead to Cavill. Cavill slows up right side. Now drives baseline. Reverse layup, missed it. Rebound, grabbed by Griner. Baseball pass up ahead, wide of Shakir Pope and out of bounds. Subs for Lincoln here. Victor Hutungamana and Jabray Norwood both check in. Angelo Olsen and Aiden Cord will check out. By the way, the double technical put Ottumwa in the 1-and-1 and leaves Lincoln one shy of the 1-and-1, so that's a factor. Right side to Tungamana. To West, back up top for Cavill. Gives it left side to Norwood. Swing it right side to Tungamana. Crossover dribble. Fed it underneath the West. Bobbles it. And he'll be called for the charge as Mason Young stepped in and got knocked over. And Jamal West just got his third foul. Team foul number 8. West didn't start. He's normally their starting post player, but he'll have to check out. And Marquise Harvey-Bell, who's playing with 2 fouls, comes back in. That bobble by West allowed Mason Young to get back in position, and when West backed into him aggressively and knocked him over. Robinson inbounds to Young. To the center, Griner. Back to Robinson. Armani across the timeline, guarded by Javion Bell. Armani crosses over. And picked up his dribble. Needs some help out there. Gets it high post to Mason Young. Up top, Shakir Pope. Right side to Griner. Griner up top to Armani again. Drives right side. Kicks it across to Young. Shot blocked, though, by Harvey Bell. And Tungamana gets the loose ball. Up ahead to Cavill. Long pass. Mason Young intercepts it. Tips it to Shakir Pope. Boy, Mason Young should play football if he can make catches like that. Now Robinson the other way. And he nearly had it stolen by Cavill. Both players on the floor. Cavill's got it. And we will get... What is the call here? The official called a timeout. It's got to be given to Lincoln, I think. Minute 21 to go. We'll sort it out after this 30-second break on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
There are heroes among us, courageous men and women who bravely answer the call to put our safety above their own. As a proud American company and a leading supplier of vehicles to the U.S. military, it's our privilege to say thanks for your service with Polaris Heroes Advantage, an exclusive appreciation program for America's active military, veterans, and first responders.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Des Moines Lincoln 25, Ottumwa 24. Lincoln was granted the timeout. Ottumwa didn't like it much, but there was a point there where Javory Cavill on the floor had the ball and was not, it was not loose. He had it in his possession, and his coach, Justin Einerson, asked for a timeout, and it was granted. I don't have a problem with that. Lincoln's already used 2 timeouts here in the first half. 1:21 to go. Lincoln inbounding, leading by a point. Cavill between the circles at the volleyball line. Throw left side for Norwood. Bulldogs in his zone now trying to trap. They go right side to Tungamana. Lob to the high post. Mason Young with the steal. Up ahead to Griner. Griner bounce it left side to Armani Robinson. Layup good. And Robinson hit the deck, and he's still down behind the basket, out of bounds. 1:02 to go until the half, but boy, Ottumwa's point guard is in pain. And I'm not sure what it is. Quickly, the trainer, and I think Coach Cronk over there to check on him.
Number 3, Cord. Number 2,
Rasha Pope back in for Ottumwa here as they tend to Armani Robinson. And they're trying to stretch out his right leg. Boy, Armani's had a tough go of it this year. He's had to leave a game with illness. He's been nicked up other times. Hopefully this isn't anything too serious, but they're checking that right knee right now. Let's take a 30-second timeout and return on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Right after we went to break, Armani Robinson got up. He was able to walk off under his own power. They're checking his knee at the trainer's table right now. 1 minute to go in the half. Ottumwa 26, Lincoln 25. Tanner Shark and Rasha Pope have both come in for OHS. Taveri Cavill between the circles for Lincoln. Backing away from Shark. He's driven on Shark a few times in this game. Tanner trying to hold his own here. Cavill over to the left side, now drives right into the lane. Awkward layup. No, good help defense by Mason Young. Shark with the rebound. Ottumwa could hold for one here. Oh, Shark didn't see the pressure coming from Cavill, and he traveled. Tough break there. Alan Cook's going to come in for Ottumwa. Victor Hutungamana is coming in for Lincoln. Ottumwa, both of its starting guards are not in the game right now. Robinson being tended to with the knee, and Kale Leonard sitting with 2 fouls. Cavill inbounding from the baseline. Goes underneath, and it's knocked away and stolen by Alan Cook. Cook gets it to Griner. Adam races into the front court. Now they want to slow it down. 23 seconds until the half. Want to hold for one here, I think. Griner over to the right, all the way to the corner, handoff to Shark. Shark got bumped by Bell, no call, brings it back out. Hands it back to Griner with 10 seconds. Doesn't use the pick, kicks it right corner. Shark open for a three. That's short rebound to Tungamana. Triple team there, 3 seconds. Up ahead to Cavill, and his pass knocked away by Shark. There's 1/10 of a second remaining as it goes out of bounds. Lincoln does not have time to catch and shoot. This has to be a tip. So Ottumwa must not allow them a lob here. Well, I would get Alan Cook in the lane right now. They don't have time to catch and shoot. You can't worry about Cord in the corner. There's the lob, and it's too strong anyway. So Ottumwa's got the halftime lead, 26-25. We'll take 3 minutes, come back and begin the Benchwarmers halftime show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Schroeder Graphics and Signs, LLC, across the road from RJ Performance, is your go-to headquarters for all things custom designed, including vehicle wraps, printing, signs, billboards, and state-of-the-art commercial lighted signs. They also do window designs, semis, and VIN DOTs, wall designs, any size of coolers, customized bag boards, custom trailers, tumblers, race cars, go-karts, off-road vehicles, and more. Realtors, contact them for your custom yard signs, too. Visit sgsignsllc.com and like them on Facebook. Schroeder Graphics, be a brand above. Performance Pipe in Bloomfield is hiring. They have 3 classifications open for hire: molding operators, molding setup, and a maintenance position. Performance Pipe offers a competitive benefit package including medical, life insurance, pension plan, 401k, paid vacation, and holidays. Applicants must be 18 years or older, have a high school diploma or GED, and a valid driver's license. To apply, go to cpchem.com. Click Careers, type in Bloomfield to see the details of each job and apply for the one that best suits you. Or Google Performance Pipe in Bloomfield and ask for D. Chevron Phillips Chemical Company is an equal opportunity affirmative action employer.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is how we saw Nick.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We are at halftime, and welcome into the Benchwarmers Halftime Show. Benchwarmers on Romer Avenue in Ottumwa. Enjoy their delicious soup and salad bar with hot food items, or try the daily lunch special. Don't forget their famous wings with over 20 sauces available. At the half, Ottumwa's rallied to lead Des Moines Lincoln in our boys game 26-25. Bulldogs outscoring the Rails 13-7 in the second quarter. Alan Cook leading Ottumwa with 9 points. Armani Robinson has 7, but we don't know if he'll be able to come back after suffering an apparent knee injury late in the first half. Adam Greiner has 4, Mason Young has 4, Shakira Pope has 2. For Des Moines Lincoln, they're being led by Chavari Cabell, who has 7 points. 5 for D'Angelo Olson, 4 for Jamal West, but West has 3 fouls. 2 for Kyrell Moore, 2 for Javion Bell, 1 point for Marquise Harvey Bell. Free throws in the first half, Ottumwa missed both of its tries. Lincoln was only 3 of 8 from the foul line. And in terms of foul trouble, Cale Leonard, the only Bulldog with more than 1 foul, he has 2. As we mentioned, the big man Jamal West for Lincoln has 3. Their backup big man, who actually started tonight, Marquise Harvey Bell, he has 2. And Aiden Cord has 2. Cord and Greiner were issued double technicals in the first half, so they can't have another one of those, or they would be out of the game automatically. But Ottumwa leading at the half 26-25. We're joined now by Bulldog girls head coach Joe Vandenberg, whose team had the early lead against Des Moines Lincoln, 13-11 after a quarter, but then the turnover bug, Coach, I think bit you too bad the rest of the game. Your girls fought hard, tried to come back, but came up short 45-35. What do you think was, I mean, obviously turnovers are a problem, but what was the difference in the game after that first quarter?
Well, they went to that 1-3-1 a little bit, and they went to that trapping zone, and that kind of got to us. We struggled, we've in some close games this year, we've struggled with turnovers, and it's just making the right read on a pass or making a long pass that we don't need to. Sometimes we try to make a two-gap pass that gets deflected or off our hands, when instead we have a one-gap pass that's just right there for us. And so making the right pass and then, dribbling in traffic. We weren't great at that tonight. It's probably our 2 biggest things right now are making the right passes and dribbling.
On senior night, Addison Ransom had a big night, 18 points, and some of that came with their big girl, Carly Julius, inside. And Addison seems like she's really picked up the play down the stretch, and I would say this has been the best run of her career, and she's been playing varsity for 4 years. Yeah, she's been playing really well as of recently. She's been locked in and focused on what our game plan is and how she needs to execute and attack. I think that Coach Ruff does a nice job with our post players and setting them up for success for each and every game and how we want to attack them defensively. And then I tell you what, I'll give Coach Gomat a shout out for the strength program. I think this is probably the most physical that we've been able to play inside for a while, probably since we had Morgan Greiner. And I test that to Coach Gomat when he's in that weight room. She's just become a way more physical player for us. It was your senior night. Let's talk about the other seniors. Kennedy Hugan. Kennedy and Chloe Bradley both started. Kennedy played a vital role all night long. Obviously not a big scorer for your team, but so many other things she does, for your program, defense, rebounding, and all those things. Talk about her impact. Yeah, when Kennedy gets locked in on defense, she's a top-tier defender for us. She does a nice job moving her feet and playing with her hands off. And we can put her, pretty much on 1, 2, or 3, whatever their best player is, and she can do a nice job on them. So she brings us a lot of energy defensively, and she rebounds the ball pretty well. And she brings good energy for us. And then Chloe Bradley, like a lot of Ottumwa players, especially the past few years, basketball not her first sport. She's a softball pitcher first and foremost. But you told me at the beginning of the year you weren't sure how much of an impact she would have. And I think she's had maybe a bigger impact than we expected. I know she played a big role in one of the early wins, had 7 points, and she's really been valuable for you as a senior as you're trying to get this young team up to speed.
Yeah, Chloe's a good player for us because she can give us 2 or 3 really hard minutes at a time, and give our posts some breathing time and not have a huge drop off. She does a good job of coming in. She knows her role and what we expect out of her. She knocked down a 3 and a little mid-range jumper at Dowling the other night. And she's capable of scoring, but she knows her role and she embraces that and gives us really good minutes. So we appreciate what she brings to us.
And finally, they've got 2 regular season games left. You have 2 regular season games left. Obviously, next Friday at Roosevelt might be the toughest game all season, having to play that team in their gym. But before that, you go to Mount Pleasant, and that was an early season game where you had a third quarter lead here at home, and then you weren't able to keep the offense going and ended up coming up short. To me, that seems like it'll be kind of a measuring stick. How far have you come when you get your rematch against Mount Pleasant? To me, I think that's a game your girls can certainly win. So what do you want to see from your girls between now and Monday night?
Yeah, I mean, that was an early season game for us, maybe second game of the year.
Second game, yep.
Yeah, when we had a third quarter lead, and I think we were up 4 or 5 there in the third, and then we went on a scoring drought for the rest of the game. So if we can continue to execute that game early on, we probably win that one. My biggest thing is, like you said, you go back and watch those first couple games of how we played this season. We're a whole different team. And obviously Mount Pleasant's gotten better. They're winning games, and they're going to improve throughout the season. So this will be a good matchup for us to see where we were and where we're going to be. And they got another big girl inside just like Lincoln did. They got that Brumbaugh girl going to Iowa State, throw shot put. So she's another big physical body in there. We got to play physical, and, we got to execute better. And we got to stop turning the ball over.
Ottumwa High coach Joe Vandenberg. Coach, I wish we'd gotten a win on senior night, but a good effort from your girls. Much better than the first time against Lincoln. We'll see you Monday at Mount Pleasant.
Thanks, Jason. Go Dogs.
All right, let's take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll get you back for the second half on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
Ready for the start of the third quarter. Ottumwa High boys leading Des Moines Lincoln 26-25. Our third quarter brought to you by Canteen Lunch in the Alley, serving the best loose meat sandwiches and homemade pies in Ottumwa. Bulldogs will have the ball to begin the second half. Armani Robinson is back out there. He's got a sleeve or a brace on his right knee, but he has returned to action. Shakir Pope, Kale Leonard, Mason Young, Adam Griner out there for OHS. Cavill, Moore, Norwood, Bell, and Harvey Bell. Marquise Harvey-Bell. Out there for Lincoln. Robinson to the right side. Hand off to Pope. Pope with the jump stop. Goes up top, Kale Leonard. Leonard backdoor to Griner. Lay it up. No. Mason Young the rebound. Goes up, and he got fouled. If that's on Marquise Harvey-Bell, that's his third. Young will go to the line to shoot 2. And that is indeed on the freshman Marquise Harvey-Bell. So both centers for Lincoln, Jamal West and Marquise Harvey-Bell, have 3 fouls each. Mason Young gets the first free throw to drop. He missed 2 in the first half, but now he's got 5 points. And Ottumwa edges out by 2, 27-25. Bulldog free throws brought to you by Allstate Insurance and David Wildrunner, your local Allstate Insurance agent. Second free throw too strong, and the rebound to Harvey-Bell. Travari Cavill, so dangerous, into the front court left side. Robinson on him. Around a double pick to the right. Bulldogs hedge to stay with him. Cavill throws it to Javion Bell. Left corner, Jabray Norwood. Thought about the 3, now he takes it. Off the rim, no. Griner skies for the rebound. Adam looked for the outlet pass, nobody there. Now into the front court, lobs it to Leonard. Leonard had it poked away from behind by Cavill, and he'll have the easy layup. Griner didn't put that pass in a good spot for Leonard, and Cavill makes Ottumwa pay, tied at 27. Griner across the timeline, picked up his dribble, gets it to Robinson at midcourt. Robinson staggered, gets it left side to Leonard, skip pass right side to Shakir Pope. Pope trying to drive on Moore, got in the lane and got called for or they call it travel. I thought for a second he was calling an offensive foul, which would have been ludicrous call. The travel I'll buy. The contact, if anything, would have been a foul on the defense, but he may have traveled first. Up top is Marquise Harvey-Bell. It's it right side to Kyrell Moore. Moore curls free throw line, now picked up his dribble, kicks it back to Norwood. Norwood to the free throw line, now down the right side. Leonard cut him off nicely. Backs it out to the wing and nearly threw it away. Ball loose on the floor. He did throw it away. Mason Young picks it up. Griner into the front court. Bounce it left corner. Robinson, shot fake. Kick it back up top. Griner top of the key three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound to Norwood. Griner's not been very good from three in the second half of the season. He's hoping to pick that up for playoff time in a couple of weeks. Cavill goes right side to the corner for Bell. Bell backing down on Griner underneath the hoop, kicks it free throw line to Harvey-Bell, and Leonard poked it out of his hands from behind. It goes out of bounds on the baseline. D'Angelo Olsen and Aiden Cord back in for Lincoln. Moore and Norwood will sit. 6:08 to go third quarter, game tied at 27. Cavill will throw the inbounds pass. Lobs it right side for Harvey-Bell. Back underneath to Cavill and hit the layup and drew the foul. Hung in the air to do the contact and managed to finish. Adam Griner gets his second foul. First foul of the half on Ottumwa. There's no disputing the foul. I think Adam Griner is looking at his coach and kind of wondering, you know, I've drawn some contact on some layup tries to the other end and they haven't made any calls. Cavill's free throw is good. 30-27 Lincoln, and the Rails will bring back Jamal West to replace Marquise Harvey-Bell, one center for the other. Rails set up zone pressure, inbound to Mason Young, left side. One dribble back to Armani, to the center for Griner across the timeline. Griner over to the left side, handoff Leonard, up top Robinson. Armani to the left, a handoff to Griner. Griner around a Young pick, back left side to Robinson. Well, they had Young for a moment posted up on Cavill, but West got back down there. Now Cam Leonard trying to drive on Cord, pulls up left side of the lane, kick it back to Armani. Armani backing away from D'Angelo Olsen, gets it to Leonard left side. Leonard up top, right wing. Shakir Pope open for a three. Back iron, no. Rebound to West. Now they got the open look, just couldn't knock it down. Cavill into the front court right side. Brings it up top. Step back at the free throw line. Jumper good. He's got 14, and Lincoln leads by 5, 32-27. Long pass into the front court for Leonard. Leonard to the right side for Young. Spin move, turnaround jumper, good. Mason Young had Jamal West on him. West was hoping for the charge. Young fooled him with the spin move and hit the shot. Now the other way, Javion Bell reverse layup, good. And it's somewhat not getting back after the miss, or after the make, I should say. And now Shakir Pope has it knocked out of bounds on the far side by Lincoln. It'll stay with Ottumwa. 4:51 to go in the third. (34-29) Rails up 5. Robinson inbounds to Griner. Lob it right side, Mason Young. Trying to get out of a double team, gets it to Griner. Across the timeline right side, slows it down. Baseball pass wanted, Cook left corner. Cook had moved up a little bit and the ball ended up in the dog pound. Sometimes Ottumwa feels like they've got an advantage against that pressure, and then they try to do a little too much. Lincoln with the ball up 5. Cavill, little floater in the lane, too strong. Young tipped the rebound out to Leonard. Leonard got stripped. It goes out of bounds into the scorer's table. It'll stay with Ottumwa. 4:23 to go in the third. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Community First Credit Union with 21 locations to serve you. Armani Robinson in midcourt, guarded by Cavill. Picked up his dribble, goes top of the key, Mason Young. Young looking for a backdoor, now up top, Allen Cook for 3. Off the rim, no. Rebound to Bell. Javion Bell into the front court right side. Lobs it left side for Cord. Cord drives free throw line, jump stop, fires underneath to West, layup good. Ottumwa needs to not drift away from the post player in the drive and dish. Bulldogs want a timeout, down 7, back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people with goals, people who want to save more, people that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Bulldogs use their second timeout, down 7, 36-29, 3:56 to go, third quarter. Someone needs another surge here. Robinson into the front court, guarded by Aiden Cord. Up high, gets it to Adam Greiner. Greiner left side, Cale Leonard. Leonard curls in, kicks it right side. Robinson for a three. Got it! Armani Robinson, his second three, brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa. Back within 4, 36-32. Cavill pull-up elbow jumper. Missed it, rebound to Greiner. Dogs would have a 5-on-4. West fell down, up ahead to Leonard. Leonard got stripped, though, and Bell picks it up. Now West behind everybody. Long pass, tips it to himself. Too far under the hoop. Missed the layup. Olsen the putback, no, but they say a foul on Ottumwa. It's on Alan Cook, his first. Team foul number 2. And D'Angelo Olsen going to the line, only 53% on the season. Olsen, first free throw up, and good. He's got 6 points, 37-32. D'Angelo Olsen has the brightest colored shoes on the floor, bright yellow, neon, and green, and a little bit of orange. Although, to be honest, Javion Bell's shoes, a lot of pink and green on them, are pretty bright as well. Not knocking them, it's a cool look. Second free throw also good. 38-32, Lincoln up 6. Cairo Moore back in for the Rails, replacing Cord. Somewhat down 6. Lincoln able to set up its pressure. That substitution really letting him do it. Inbound to Cook. Back to Robinson. Left side Young. Back to Armani. Across the timeline. Right side Cale Leonard. Leonard back to Robinson. Armani over to the left. Lob it to the corner Greiner. Adam a baseline drive cut off. Back out to Armani. Up top Leonard. Underneath Mason Young. Kick it to the right corner. Alan Cook open for a three. Count it! Alan Cook is 4-3, brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa. Great ball movement there, sets up the tray. Bulldogs within 3, 38-35. Cavill on the right side, left side for Olsen. Dribbles to the right, behind the back, slips, lost it to Young, up ahead to Cook. Cook 2-on-2, he's got Greiner there, he's going to take it himself. A lot of contact, no call, ball knocked out of bounds. It stays with Ottumwa. Boy. There's a lot of contact when Cook went up there. I'm not sure how that's not a foul. Now Robinson will inbound from the baseline. Armani to the corner for Greiner. Adam gets it up top, back to Robinson. Over near the left wing, now a lob right corner, leaping catch by Cook. Down low to Mason Young. Young to a cutting Robinson in the lane, kick it out left side. Leonard now to Greiner. Step back three. Count it! Adam Greiner with a three, brought to you by Shelter Insurance. Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa. We're tied at 38. Javion Bell runs over Greiner. That's an offensive foul. Greiner with a ton of emotion, and the bench trying to tell him to settle down. Now Mason Young picked him up and got him out of the lane. Javion Bell with his first, team foul number 2 on the Rails. 2:11 to go in the third. Ottumwa was down 8, I think, a couple of moments ago. They've erased it, tied it at 38. Inbound to Young, and Olsen fouled him trying to steal it. D'Angelo Olsen gets his first, team foul number 3. Armani Robinson inbounding from the side now.
13 foul.
Gets it into Greiner. Greiner fires across the timeline, left side to Cook. To the wing, Leonard, to a cutting Robinson, fed it underneath Mason Young, layup good. More beautiful ball movement, Dogs lead. Young's got 9, 40-38. Cavill around a pick. Backs away. Goes left side, handoff to Moore. Moore, a lob back to the corner for Cavill. Cavill with Robinson right on him. Around the pick. Lobs it to Marquise Harvey-Bell, who's back in. Trying to back down, lost the dribble. Alan Cook trying to get the steal. Dives on the floor, tips it to Robinson. Ahead to Griner. Griner down the lane, kicks it right wing. Cook for three. Off the rim, no. Long rebound, though. Robinson's got it. Boy, that would have brought the house down if Allen had hit that one. And Coach Hart says slow down. Now Robinson, a floater in the lane. In and out, no good. Rebound tapped out. Moore's got it. Griner back trying to defend. And Moore, a layup, a whistle, and what are they calling here? They're calling a blocking foul on Griner, but no shot? What is this call? It's a foul on Cale Leonard for a reach-in before Griner could try to draw the charge, and that's a third on Leonard. Team foul number 3 on Ottumwa. I didn't see it. Oh, now they're saying he's shooting. I thought they're calling it a shooting foul. So Cairo Moore at the line, 61% on the season. First one, no good. Carter Thompson about to check in for Ottumwa. He replaces Cale Leonard. He'll sit with that third foul. One more free throw for Cairo Moore, trying to pull Lincoln within one. Ottumwa's on an 8-0 run. They lead 40-38. Second free throw got the roll. That ends the run, 40-39. Aiden Cord back in for the Rails, replacing Cairo Moore. So Ottumwa's got, Tanner Shark is in as well. Shark, Griner, Thompson, Cook, and Young. Pass goes up ahead to Carter, nearly stepped out of bounds, gets it up top to Shark. Now to Griner. Griner dribbling right side, is going to get all the way to the bucket, lay it up and in. Griner's got 9. The other way, Bell, whistle, foul on the floor before the shot. Alan Cook rejected the shot emphatically, but Mason Young, I think, got called for the reach-in. His second, team foul number 4. 55 seconds to go. Tavari Cavill to inbound. And a lob up top for Marquise Harvey-Bell. Boy, he looked like he took an extra step there. Left side, Javion Bell. He'll try a 3 to tie it. Missed it. Rebound tipped in the air. And what on earth was that? It's out of bounds to Ottumwa. Mason Young went up for the ball. Javion Bell landed on Mason's back, climbed up his back, had the ball, then landed on top of Young, lost it rolling over, went out of bounds. They just said out of bounds to Ottumwa. I know over the back is not an official call, displacement is, but if there was ever an over the back or displacement, that was it. Griner driving right side into the corner, Shark, shot fake. Dribbles to the lane, kicks it up top. Cook a long 3, top of the key. Count it! Alan Cook with his 5th 3, brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Marvin Bory, your local agent in Ottumwa. Dogs up 45-39. 6-point lead. 18 seconds to go in the third. This is completely different from that first meeting, which Lincoln dominated. Lincoln trying to get an answer at the end of the quarter, down to 10 seconds. And Shark with a tactical foul there. That's his second. It's team foul number 5. That slows down Lincoln. Ottumwa's only got one more foul to give. I can't imagine they would do that again. But we'll see. Inbound in the backcourt to Cavill with 8 seconds. He's got a head of steam. And, they call a blocking foul on Shark. It looked like Cavill pushed off. Shark gets his third. And I don't think he meant to do that one. I thought Cavill shoved him. 5 seconds to go. Official saw it differently. Cord to inbound. Lob it to Cavill down the lane. Fake the pass. Floater good. And inbounds at the buzzer. Ottumwa up 45-41. We go to the fourth. Back in a minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's more than an education. It's more than a degree. William Penn University is alive with opportunity. Opportunity in a diverse student body. Opportunity in a staff that works with your budget. Opportunity in over 30 programs of study. Opportunity in a classroom where your voice is heard. Find your future and the opportunities waiting for you. Start your planning today at wmpenn.edu and see why William Penn University is alive with opportunity.
Are you looking for someone to capture the special moments in life, such as senior photos, weddings, family portraits, baby pictures, or even your furry friends? Look no further than Lee's Photography in Ottumwa to schedule your appointment. Brian, Connie, and the staff at Lee's Photography have the knowledge and experience to capture your special moments and make your vision come to life. Visit them on Facebook to see the range of their work. Lee's Photography on East 2nd Street, across from the Courier in Ottumwa, for all your all-around photography needs.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Start of the fourth quarter, Ottumwa 45, Des Moines Lincoln 41. Rails have the ball. Our fourth quarter brought to you by Canteen Lunch in the Alley, serving the best loose meat sandwiches and homemade pies in Ottumwa. Rory Cavill, right corner, Victor Hatungamana. Underneath to a wide open Javion Bell, who laid it in. Boy, Ottumwa got lost on that one, and Lincoln within a bucket, 45-43. Robinson in the center. Across the timeline, right side, Alan Cook. Cook on the wing to a cutting Mason Young. Spin move in the lane. Shot no good. Got his own rebound. Shot fake. Reverse. Nobody's fouled. Is that on Cord or is it on Harvey Bell? I think it's on Aiden Cord. It is, and that is the third foul on Aiden Cord, team foul number 4. If it had been Marquise Harvey Bell, it would have been his 4th. I think Lincoln prefers the way that went. Mason Young at the line. He's 1 for 4. He's got 9 points in the game, and the first one here, good. His 10th point makes it 46-43, pardon me. Jamal West back in for Lincoln, replacing Marquise Harvey Bell. One more free throw for Mason Young. Puts it up, and he got the roll. 2 big free throws for the senior, 47-43. Dogs up 2. Cavill into the front court, high on the right side. West will give him a pick at the top to key if he wants it. Now it'll be Javion Bell to get a pass there. Give it back to Cavill. Over to the left side. Back to the right around a pick that Robinson brushed off. To the corner. Cord got open for a 3. Too strong off the rim. Griner tipped the rebound. Cord saves it to Bell. Back up top, Hatungamana, a long three-pointer, and he got it. Victor Hatungamana's first bucket of the game makes it a 1-point game, 47-46. Inbound to Young. To the center, Robinson. Right side, Cook. Allen across the timeline on his own. Dribbles to the wing. Gets it back to Robinson up high. Armani trying to get away from Cavill. Gets it to Griner near midcourt. Guarded by Bell. Griner around a pick to the left side. And a blocking foul on Jamal West trying to hedge. And that'll be the 4th foul on Jamal West. Team foul number 5 on the Rails. And Marquise Harvey Bell right back in to replace West. And we'll see how long Lincoln tries to go with the freshman center instead of the junior. Inbound to the corner for Young. Lobs it back up top to Robinson, left wing to Griner. Adam up top to Cook. Boy, Robinson hit the deck. Cook drives in, got stripped. Young rescues it, drives baseline, kicks it in the lane. Griner ends up with it and lays it in. Leonard and Griner were both there. Griner ends up with the bucket, 49-46. Hatungamana, baseline floater, short. Rebound to Leonard. Up ahead to Cook. Back to Leonard. Racing into the front court. Got a Wolf behind him. Kicks it right corner. Griner a shot fake. Drives in. Back out to Cook for 3. Off the rim, no. Leonard tapped the rebound. Harvey Bell had it. Got it to Cavill. Boy, that would have been a big one. 6 minutes to go. Dogs up 3. Rails with the ball. Cavill driving. Right side cutoff. Kicks it back out to Javion Bell. To the elbow for Marquise Harvey Bell. He'll take that shot. No good. Griner with the rebound. Bulldogs don't mind that shot. And Leonard into the front court. A lot of contact by Hatungamana. No call. Skip it left corner. Cook a 3 on the way. Off the rim, too strong. Rebound to Hatungamana. Boy, Cook's had 2 looks to add to the lead. Hasn't hit him. Back to Hatungamana. He's got a 3 to tie left side, but left it way off. Rebound tapped out. Hatungamana has it on the baseline. Throw it to the free throw line. Spin in the lane by Javion Bell. Whistle. He's called for a travel. Griner tried to draw the charge, but the travel called first. Rasha Pope will come back in for Ottumwa. He'll replace Armani Robinson. I imagine this rest for Armani will be brief. No, pardon me, it's Alan Cook checking out. Robinson stays in. 5:25 to go. Pope looks for someone to get it into, gets it into Robinson. Armani calls for a clear out. Bounces it now up ahead to Pope. Pope to the right side. Griner spins away from the defender, kicks it left corner. Leonard for a three. Count it! Kale Leonard with a three-pointer. Brought to you by Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer, your local agent in Ottumwa. Dogs up 5. It should be 6, shouldn't it? Scoreboard says 51-46. Cavill, and he's fouled, trying to drive around a pick on the free throw line. Yep, it is 52-46. Sorry, that is a 3. Armani Robinson's called for his first, but that's team foul number 7, and that puts Cavill at the line. And those 2 fouls that Ottumwa gave at the end of the third quarter, one they meant to, the other one they didn't. That's now put Lincoln in the 1-and-1, and Cavill, a very good free throw shooter at 77%. He's 2 of 3 tonight. Now they put another point up. It says 53-46. It should be 52. Should be 52. They initially, Leonard hit the 3. They only put 2 on the board. Then they added the third point, and then another point got added. That was a mistake, but they've corrected it. 5 minutes to go. Ottumwa up 6. Cavill at the line shooting a 1-and-1. They'll make a lot of noise. Free throw is up and good. Cavill has 17. Scoreboard over there says 15, but I know it's 17. Second free throw for the talented sophomore. Got them both. 4-point game, 52-48. D'Angelo Olsen back in for the Rails, replacing Victor Hatungamana. Lincoln likes to do that after a second made free throw to really set up their zone press. Robinson inbound. Goes left side for Young. Up ahead to Pope. Bounce it across to Leonard. Leonard, right side Griner. Shot fake and a drive. Kick it left corner for Pope. Pope for a 3. Off the rim, no. Griner taps the rebound. It deflects off Young, and Cavill has it. Tough break there. Tavari Cavill, left wing. Crossover dribble. Got in the lane. Little floater. Got it. And it's a 2-point game, 52-50. Inbound to Pope. Back to Robinson. Ahead to Pope. Got stripped by Olsen. Ahead to Bell. Bell a lob to Cavill. Tip shot good, and we're tied. Quick 6-0 run. Timeout Ottumwa. 4:21 to go. Tie game back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent. Our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball brought to you by Blackhawk Auto Body and Line-X of Ottumwa, offering the best in auto body repair, spray and bed liners, and aftermarket truck accessories. Like them on Facebook. By Colt Palace Cafe and Books, 226 West Main, Ottumwa, featuring breakfast all day, plus soups and sandwiches, and don't forget the dessert and pastry options. Follow them on Facebook, Colt Palace Cafe and Books, real, not fast, fresh food made in-house. 4:21 to go, nothing decided. Ottumwa 52, Des Moines Lincoln 52. Back and forth we've gone. Lincoln led by 8. Ottumwa came back, led by 6. Lincoln's on a 6-0 run to tie it. Ottumwa inbound to Allen Cook. Back to Robinson. Goes left for Mason Young. Young back to Robinson. Across the timeline, Kale Leonard. Leonard right side, Allen Cook open for a 3 in the lead. Off the rim, no. Rebound to Javion Bell. Lobs it up ahead to Marquise Harvey Bell. Back to Javion Bell. Left side for Aiden Cord. A whistle and a foul after the pass is on Ottumwa here, and that'll give Lincoln a 1-and-1 with 4:04 to go. And Mason Young just got his 3rd. Team foul number 8 on the Bulldogs, and at the line, Javion Bell, 63% on the season, first trip tonight. He's got 6 points. First free throw, rattles home. Lincoln 3 for 3 in the quarter. They've taken the lead, 53-52. Ottumwa's gotten looks they've wanted in this quarter. Allen Cooks had 3 open looks from beyond the arc. He's hit 5 threes in this game, but none in the fourth quarter. Second free throw good. Tyrell Moore back in, replacing Aiden Cord to set up their press. Lincoln 54, Ottumwa 52, Rails on an 8-0 run. Robinson inbounds to Cook, right back to Armani. Lob it left side tipped. Moore saves it to Cavill. He'll try a very long three, no good. Rebound to Allen Cook. Got it to Robinson. That was an ill-advised three by the sophomore. Leonard across the timeline, somehow split defenders. Fed it to Mason Young in the lane. Layup, nobody's fouled. Oh, and Young landed hard on his left wrist. And he is holding it in pain. He'll get himself to his feet, trying to shake it off. Or maybe his elbow, where he's got a brace on it. Kyrell Moore gets his first foul. Team foul number 6 on the Rails. And Mason Young, now that's not his shooting arm that he landed on. He's at the line. He hit his last 2. First one here, no good. Victor Hutungamana back in, replacing D'Angelo Olson for Lincoln. 3:44 to go. One more free throw for Young, trying to get Ottumwa within 1 here. Puts it up, knocked that one down. 12 for Mason Young. Bulldogs down 1, 54-53. That breaks an 8-0 Lincoln run. 3:40 to go. Right side Aiden Cord. Drives in the lane, pull up, throws it out to Harvey Bell. Now skip it left side to Tungamana. In the corner for Cord. Back to Hutungamana. To the elbow for Harvey Bell. Handoff to Tungamana. Step back, got himself wide open for a 3, and he hit it. Second 3 of the quarter, and Lincoln's up 4, 57-53. Inbound to Young. Dribbles left side into the front court, gets it to Griner. Griner, right wing. Cook tries to answer with a 3. Off the rim, no. Rebound to Harvey Bell. Falling out of bounds, but gets it to Hutungamana. Long pass Cavill into the front court for Cord. Drives in, taken away by Mason Young. 2-on-2 the other way. Lob it ahead. Robinson, right-handed layup, good. Bulldogs a steal in the bucket. Armani's got 12, 57-55. Cord in the front court, spins away from Cook. Pulls up baseline, lobs it, knocked away. Young's got a steal. Up ahead to Robinson, to Griner. Down the center, 1-on-1. And he got fouled by Hutungamana. He'll shoot 2 with 2:44 to go. Bulldogs with turnovers to get themselves back into it. First foul on Victor Hutungamana, team foul number 7 on Lincoln. 2 free throws for Griner with 2:44 to go, down 2. Adams been right around 70% all season. Eyes the first one, puts it up, knocks it down. Bulldog free throws brought to you by Allstate Insurance and David Wildrunner, your local Allstate Insurance agent, offering financial services and insurance for auto, life, home, and more. Jamal West checks back in for Lincoln with 4 fouls. Second free throw is up. He got them both. We're tied. 57 all. 13 for Adam Griner. Bulldogs have 4 in double figures. Cavill at the volleyball line. Walking it slowly to the right. Now wants to accelerate, slow down. Cavill set a pick for it. Goes around the pick, pulls up with the elbow. Backs away on the dribble. Now attacks with the right hand. Floater in the lane. No. Mason Young with the rebound. Cavill's down behind. He gets up, but he's not in the play yet. Robinson around a pick. Left wing to Cook. Cavill got back in the play. Back to the corner, Robinson. He's got West on him. He could probably drive on him. They throw it up top to Leonard. Now to Griner. Now to Robinson. He's still being guarded by the big man, Jamal West. West looking around for some help. Doesn't have any. Robinson drives right. Tried to feed it to Griner in lane, pass too low. Cord picked it up, tried to bounce it off Cook. He missed him. It went out of bounds. It'll go back to Ottumwa. Aiden Cord tried to bounce it off of Griner, but flat out missed. And they give it back with 1:56 to go in a tie game. 3 subs for Lincoln. Kyrell Moore, D'Angelo Olson, Marquise Harvey Bell come in. West, Cord, and Hutungamana sit. That's defense for offense. It's also West with 4 fouls getting him out for the moment. Inbounds nearly stolen by Cavill. Robinson gets it back. Up top, Leonard. Cale Leonard gives it to Griner up top. Griner dribbles left, now back right around a reverse pick. Back up top, Cook. 3 for the lead. In and out, no good. And Griner called for the foul, I think, as he tried to knock it away from Cavill. Well, that's not the guy you want to put at the line. 1:41 to go. Well, Allen Cook hit 5 threes in this game, but he can't get a 6th one to fall. For Griner, that's his third. It's team foul number 9. This will be the last 1-and-1 of the night for Lincoln. 2 good games here against Lincoln. The girls came up short. The boys trying to win one. Cavill's had ice in his veins so far. This one, good. 23 for Travari Cavill. And Lincoln back in front 58-57. Cavill trying to make it a 2-point lead. Puts it up, and he got them both. Timeout Lincoln, they're up 2. We're back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Cole Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Cole Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Cole Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Minute 41 to go. Lincoln 59, Ottumwa 57. Armani Robinson will inbound. Each team 2 timeouts remaining, both full. Robinson gets an inbound to Mason Young. Back to Armani. Lincoln does not set up their zone press. They don't want to see Ottumwa break it for an easy layup. Robinson over to the right side. Dribbles back to the left, hands it to Griner. Griner drives right, all the way in, lay it up off the glass, couldn't get the roll. Young tips the rebound, but D'Angelo Olsen has it. Man, couldn't finish there. Minute 20 to go. Boy, next year you wouldn't be worried about having to foul at this point. There'd be a shot clock, but not this year. I don't know if Lincoln wants to try to dribble out of minute 20, but they're certainly going to slow it down here. You want to get it out of Cavill's hands if you can. Gets it on the wing to Olsen. Back to Cavill. Someone might have to foul him. Robinson's only committed 1, and Robinson kind of riding his hip there is called for the foul. It's his second. It's team foul number 10, so it's 2 free throws the rest of the way for the Rails. Cavill's only missed 1 free throw tonight. He's 6 of 7. Boy, another miss would be helpful right here. First one up. Made that one. 60-57. One more free throw for the sophomore. Puts it up. Got them both. 61-57, 2-possession game. Bulldogs need a bucket quick. Robinson into the front court. Doesn't have to be a 3 yet. To the right side, hand off to Griner. Griner got a look at a 3, but it was blocked. Young, the rebound, takes it up. Off the glass. Oh, it's spun in and out. Oh, a 3-point play would have been lovely, but Young will have to go to the line. It's on Kyrell Moore, his second, team foul number 8. That ball spun all the way around, halfway down the rim, and came out. Can't seem to catch a break tonight. First one for Young. Left it short. Boy, that's a big miss. Jamal West, Victor Hatungamana back in for the Rails. Shakur Pope is going to come in for Ottumwa here and replace Alan Cook. One more free throw for Young. Cook may be in there to rebound a miss. Second free throw. We get a lane violation on Ottumwa. No free throw. Aiden Cord back in for Lincoln, and the Rails want a timeout. They're up 61-57, 44 seconds left. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Game reset time, 44 seconds left. Lincoln 61, Ottumwa 57. Lincoln's in the double bonus. Ottumwa would have one more 1-and-1 on their end of it. There's 8 fouls on the rails. Lincoln with 1 timeout remaining. Ottumwa has 2. The possession arrow favors Ottumwa, so if you're the Bulldogs, maybe you try for a tie-up. You want to keep the ball out of Trevori Cavill's hands if you can. He's a great free throw shooter. They're trying to double team him here. And they try to get it in, nearly stolen. And they got it into Cord. He got it back to Hatungamana, but I think they fouled Cord first. And Cale Leonard commits his 4th foul. Aiden Cord at the line. He is 1 for 2 on the night and 4 for 7 on the season. 42.2. If he hits them both, it's still a 2-possession game, but you got to start thinking about 3-pointers. First one, in and out, no good. Alan Cook back in for Ottumwa. Kyrell Moore, Marquise Harvey-Bell in for Lincoln, and there'll be another sub if Cord hits this. If he doesn't, you've got to get the rebound. Second free throw, good. 62-57, D'Angelo Olson replaces Aiden Cord. Lincoln will not press on the inbound. And they'd probably rather defend the 3-point line at this point. Mason Young inbounds it, a roll. Armani is going to pick it up, try to get away from Cavill into the front court. Left wing, try to go back toward a Griner, knocked away, stolen. Lob up ahead to Cavill, and he lost the ball. It's out of bounds. Oh, they say last touch by Robinson. Boy, I thought that was off Kyrell Moore. Norwood, Hatungamana, and Cord back in for Lincoln. 30.5 seconds to go, and time is not on Ottumwa's side here. Cavill's throwing the inbound, so don't have to worry about guarding him, at least initially. If you can't steal the inbound, you got to foul whoever gets it. A lob to Norwood, and Mason Young fouls him. That's the 4th one on Mason. 29.2. And Jabray Norwood, only a 56% free throw shooter at the line. He's 0 for 2 on the night. 5-point game. If he hits them both, it's a 3-possession game, and the math gets really difficult. First free throw, no good. Lincoln leaving the door open a crack here. Olson and Moore back in for the Rails. And got to box out if he misses this one. Second free throw, he made it. He'll check out. Marquise Harvey-Bell back in. 63-57. It was tied at 57, but Lincoln keeps inching farther away. Inbound to Young, right back to Robinson. Got to get a quick 3 up here. Robinson left side. Double team, got it to Griner. Griner pulls up, right side to Leonard. His 3 blocked by Kyrell Moore. D'Angelo Olson, the rebound, got it to Cavill. Mason Young tries to foul him with 13.5 left. Mason fouls out. And Lincoln's going to win a hard-fought rematch. Mason Young retires with 12 points. Ottumwa came from down 6 to tie at 57, or down 4 to tie at 57, but they haven't been able to score since. Cavill shooting 2, having a big night. First one, no good. Finally misses one, but maybe too little too late. Second free throw up, and he got that one. 7-point game, 64-57. Into Griner, back to Robinson, into the front court, pull up 3. Boy, he got hit No call. Olsen with the ball up ahead to Cabell, lob it to Moore. And that's how the game ends. Ottumwa's probably not going to win anyway, but Armani Robinson's arm got clearly hit on that 3 try, and the officials just decided to let it go. Final score, Lincoln 64, Ottumwa 57. Well, we couldn't get away with that one more interesting call, could we? 3 minutes and we're back with the totals on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, this is Vince Tyson, General Manager with Citizens Mutual in Bloomfield, the area's premier broadband provider. Wapello County, we have heard your screams of frustration. You need reliable internet, and we are proud to expand high-speed fiber internet into Wapello County. Express your interest today by going to findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. Again, that's findmyfiber.mycmtech.com. We look forward to hearing from you and bringing you the very best internet service at Citizens Mutual, coming soon to Wapello County.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
Seasons change. Our priorities change. Your financial needs change. But there's one thing that remains consistent: our dedication to making your financial life easier together. So let's get to know each other, because together is better.
The secret is out. You're invited to see the all-new scoring system at Champion Bowl.
The first bowling alley in Iowa to have the new Bowler Entertainment System.
Animated and themed scoring grids and backgrounds.
It keeps score for a variety of game types.
There's classic bowling, of course, as well as Build the Monster, Bowling Hood, Battle of the Lanes, and more.
You can also video chat with any of the staff right from your bowling station.
Come experience the brand new Champion Bowl in Ottumwa,
where bowling is now awesome.
At Line X of Ottumwa, we know your truck is much more than a vehicle to you. Whether you use it for work or play, a Line X spray-applied bedliner is ready for the long haul. Line X provides unmatched protection with a nationwide lifetime warranty. Want more for your truck? Line X carries accessories from WeatherTech, Bach Industry, Truxedo, Truck Gear, Lux, and Luverne Truck Accessories. The right parts and accessories to make your truck your truck. Everything is possible at Line X of Ottumwa.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dwayne Petrito, your orthodontist in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Many of our patients are playing in this game, and we want you to know we are happy to see you representing your school and playing hard. If you haven't been in to see us yet, please call our office for an appointment. Your first appointment is always free. From start to finish, we are here for you every step of the way. We specialize in giving you a great smile and bite. We look forward to seeing you soon. Our team is cheering for you in today's game.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
And welcome back one final time tonight to Evans, where your Ottumwa Bulldogs couldn't hang on. In the end, they fall to Des Moines Lincoln 64-57. Bulldogs led by 4 at the end of the third, but were outscored 23-12 over the final 8 minutes as the offense, which had been so good for 3 quarters, dried up over the final 8 minutes. 4 Bulldogs scored in double figures tonight. Alan Cook had 15, Adam Griner with 13, Armani Robinson with 12, Mason Young with 12. Shakir Pope had the only other bucket for Ottumwa tonight. For Lincoln, huge game from sophomore Trevori Cabell, 27 points. Nobody else in double figures for Lincoln. Javion Bell had 8. D'Angelo Olsen had 7. Jamal West had 6. Victor Hatungamana had 6. 2 big threes in the fourth quarter for him. Aiden Cord had 5. Kyrell Moore had 3. 2 for Javion Bell. Oh, pardon me, he had 8. Sorry, I can't read my own handwriting. 1 point for Marquise Harvey Bell and 1 point for Jabray Norwood Jr. Free throws in the game, Ottumwa 6 of 11. Lincoln 18 of 27. The Bulldogs did foul a lot in the fourth quarter, trying to get the ball back. So Lincoln has clinched no worse than a virtual tie for the Metro title. They are 8-1 in Metro play, 10-6 overall. Ottumwa falls to 6-12, 4-5 in the Metro Conference. Lincoln will play Hoover next Friday night. If they beat the Huskies, they'll win the conference outright. If Hoover wins that game, Lincoln and Hoover would both have the same conference record, but Hoover would have swept Lincoln. So make of that what you will. Ottumwa, meanwhile, has to turn around and get ready to play Mount Pleasant here at home Monday night. We will not have that game on the air because the girls are at Mount Pleasant Monday night, and we always go to the road games and the two teams split up. So we'll have girls basketball for our next broadcast coming up Monday night. Bulldogs on the road to Mount Pleasant, 7:30 tip on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. I want to thank all our sponsors one more time. Meridian Credit Union, Petrita Orthodontics, Sonic Drive-In, Community First Credit Union, William Penn University, Family First Chiropractic, Warehouse Barbecue, Reflection Studio, Schroeder Graphics, Godfrey's Ale House, Ottumwa Job Corps Center, Slayton Polaris, Champion Bowl, Citizens Mutual, Mike's Pizza, Mercy One Ottumwa, Blackhawk Auto Body, Cold Palace Cafe and Books, Lisco, Performance Pipe in Bloomfield, Canteen Lunch in the Alley, Allstate Insurance and David Wildbrenner, Benchwarmers, and Shelter Insurance and Marvin Boyer. A big thank you to Bulldog head coaches Joe Vandenberg and Neil Hartz for helping us prepare for the broadcast tonight. And a big thank you to both of my producers, Annie Argo, the on-site video producer, and Brandon Drew, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Finally, I'd like to thank you, the fans, for tuning in tonight, because without your support of these broadcasts and of Ottumwa High Athletics, none of this would be possible. So thank you for tuning in to Bulldog Basketball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page. My name's Jason Van Arkel. I'll talk to you Monday night when the Bulldog girls play on the road at Mount Pleasant. Until then, good night, everybody.